Greetings and welcome to Let's Play, not Load, last checkpoint, Let's Play Kona. So we got the information that we were looking for and we got a lead. Let's go to that one dude's thingy-majingy. Deposit. Yeah. So, it was somewhere to the left.
Carl was beginning to know the store and its surroundings like the back of his hand. The Seeker had salt.
The Seeker had salt. Now I want to... Didn't know there was a tree there. Oh, god damn it. Like I said, I hate driving in video games. The general store, wonderful. There we go. Do I see myself on the... Yes, I do. Okay. A little bit further. Right now I should... Yeah, okay. That's where I actually wanted to go. Cock. Loading. I need to put my fan on. Oh, Ayla, you're so great. Oh, Ayla, I love you. Ayla, you're so... Shut up. You're also a fan. The one that cools me down. Oh, I wish I were in this area now. Oh, that would be so great. Ooh.
The crossbow bolt stuck into the wooden stairs reminded Carl of the arrow that was said to have hit Achilles' heel. But who was the intended Achilles this time?
And it's still burning. Okay. They do have lots of wood. Hello? Nobody in here. 1555. Checking the door in a second. Oh! Looky!
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen its share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
Huh. But nothing happens if I take a photo here. Oh! Hi, lady. Huh. Let's try to get into the house. That seems to be important. Is it locked? No.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
That doesn't look good. That's just... well, it doesn't really look good. It's just an ugly piece of paper.
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
Well, you could fix it if you wanted to.
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought. Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional.
Given there's a corpse most likely in there, I'm pretty sure that something may have happened. Let's explore the corpse last. I want to check out the west. That's snazzy. Looks like they were repainting the whole house. Well, just repainting half of the house would be stupid. Just moved here. Okay. Painkillers. No.
pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
Oh. Meat. Let's walk me through the fridge. What do we have here? Okay. Painting. Let's check out this thing here. I have yet to find a clock that
The
works.
otherworldly ice had struck again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen in eternity.
Ah!
Something was hidden under the stairs.
Okay.
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
There's nothing useful left here. Okay. Hello? Anybody? Bertrand Lachance, 1948. Okay.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately. It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
Okay. So under the stairs, under the floorboards here.
The vision's veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Jill's loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
September. Mother once told me when I first met Gilles that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot. And as the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Jill's brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary. But everyone knows that he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Jules can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned and influential man. Not only is blackmail idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Jules is way out of his league, but Jules doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he will do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Jules is a master of nothing. He's a slave and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall, in which he stores all these incriminating documents he tends to use. And I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. It is true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe where everything is hidden. Only problem is Jules himself tends to forget the combination. He has a trick to help him remember. His father's first initial followed by 3 numbers. I had to engrave behind his pendant. Who could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers but my Jules? October. Jules had trouble sleeping. He will flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him this blackmail business would be hard on him, but that's the problem with idiots. They always think they're the smartest person around, no matter how hard you try to shake them. Hamilton will find out, and then we are done for. We'll have to move to Val d'Or and live with the small fry. I'm shaking as I'm writing this. I cannot believe I have taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl, she was so young. What? That came out of nowhere. Father's first initial followed by 3 numbers. Okay. Poor girl, she was so young. What? So his father's first initial was B. Okay. And the document? B739. Okay.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
Turn dial. Okay. B. Validate. 7, 3, 4. Did I? What? Oh, 739. Yeah, who can't remember 3 simple numbers? Gosh. 3, 7, 3, 9. Now we do it. Compromising file. William Hamilton is a crook. He has been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included. Like the infamous Seraphine Poudrier. In this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to the federal authorities in regard to the acquisition of this damn mine. The fact that he has used his henchmen to instill terror within the village will not sway the tribals down in Montreal, but the fact that he has been bribing government officials surely will. I can already picture it making the front page. The English are all the same. We will prevail. Witness different ink. Hamilton is not only a crook but a murderer. I do not believe in his remorse. I firmly believe he will pay for his crime. I do not believe in native magic, but I do believe in their vengeance. I can't turn the page. Okay. William Hamilton, Esther on Grapur. I can't speak French. I guess it is French. I don't know.
Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
Okay. Chess.
The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Okay. Founded by Bertrand Lachance more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chess Lachance, is one of Manaston's economic mainstays. Since the passing of its aged owner, however, business wasn't as blooming as it once was. Gilles Lachance, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked major controversy last year when he announced the reopening expansion of his copper mine. As of now, operations at the general store are accepted to remain unchanged despite the change of hands. Still Hamster Register, okay.
It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years. The Lachances could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit. What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
I don't know, I like it. Musty.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in.
Just mentioned this like 5 times already.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
10 Polaroid film. Oh, I have limited Polaroid films? Oh. $30, okay. Well, I'm not planning on doing so many. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in. Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Oh. That's where he kept his rifle?
The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other. Indeed, The Lachances were still part of the God-fearing generation.
A box full of Harlequin novels. What are Harlequin novels? Paint?
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Nothing. Bread. Well, I could set fire here. Well, how's my health going? Oh, everything's fine. My mental stability is a little bit odd, but I have no idea how to waste it. That hits close to home. Oh, fuck. Let's see, pick up phone. Hello? Nobody home?
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought.
That looks...
Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional.
I can't save in here, right? Nope. Because it's not warm. Well, I have a strange feeling I don't need to randomly run around in the snow to find stuff. Let's check where the stairs lead. And are you cold? Oh. Loading. Ever been here? Oh, pictures, okay. Keep it. Ah, that's where I found him, okay. Well. I wonder why he bothered to drive with his car down there. Could have just, you know, went down the stairs. Oh. Well, he wasn't the brightest bulb in the box, so to speak, so... Sucks to be him.
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
I always have a log with me. Ladies. Let's see. This looks interesting. Eastern... What's my... Yeah, I'm still fine.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
I'm just exploring, Carl. Oh well, there's nothing really here. It's like a broken down mine shaft or so, I don't know. Could be anything. Could be where he hides the bodies. So... Well, considering I'm in the area, I guess I can check out the other houses down here. Okay, this music is pissing me off. Map. Okay, so I want to go around the... not around, but opposite side of the road. And I should also end this part here soonish. Let's drive to the other side real quick. Should be over here, yes. It's weird that I haven't found any living person so far. Oh, speak of the devil, that seems to be... it looked like there was... lights in there. Anyways. I need to refill my heat meter somehow. But I will do this the next time. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see each other soon. So take care and hit the like button.